Oh God, that was my first pack that day. Oh, I sat in some kind of a berry. I walked around all day with that on my ass, like that. I went to a fancy hotel. I asked them to use the bathroom. They must have thought I was bleeding from the asshole and I needed to use their can so I could put my insides back in.
Some native Canadian murder turkeys. What's up, homie? Had some people recently ask me about my gear, and I just got a new backpack that I'm really excited about. So this is gonna be a little bit of a gear video. If you are not a gearhead, this video might not be for you, but kudos on you because all of the quads today fly pretty damn good. And it's never the quad's fault that you can't matty flip. Kevin, it's not the quad's fault that you can't matty flip. See, the thing is, I try really hard to not be a gear whore. I could definitely get swept into that. And if I only had this, then that. And that's all bullshit, right? When something doesn't happen, it isn't the gear that I'm flying, it's me. You don't know me as the guy to make excuses. Just rebuilt this guy. Nice. So, let's talk quads first. This is one of my 275s. When I travel on a day like today, I have 275s. And 265s. I prefer to fly the 65s. They're a little bit more incognito, but I will fully admit that the 75s are better. Especially outside, they're much better, right? Whee! Okay, I know I said warm-up pack. Ooh, that was wind. I wanted to go backward through there. Okay. Anyway, the frame that I use for my 75s is the Fractal 75. One of them was sent to me by Fractal and I loved it so much that I immediately bought 3 more. And now all of my 75s use the same frame and it's hard to imagine me, this isn't a matty flip. It's hard to imagine me switching that frame. I just love how stiff it is. I love its response. It is a pain in the ass to build, I will admit that. But I really do like the frame. All of my quads run the HD0 all-in-one 5, and I do love that board. And I think in a lot of ways, the reason I switched to, oh no. I almost said switch to flying whoops.
I just grossed myself out so bad I crashed.
Eesh, that was a good one. These HD0 Lux cams too, they're great and they look good and I love them, but my goodness, I destroy the lenses like crazy. So as far as my new bag, I'm really excited about it. I liked my other bag, but there were a couple complaints that I had that I needed to figure out a way to work through. Biggest one was just its size. It was just a little bit too small. Even when I went on the New York trip, the bag was just large enough to fit my stuff. Even throwing a Cliff Bar and a pair of gloves in there, I just kind of maxed the bag out. So I wanted something a little bit larger, something I could throw a sweatshirt into if I needed to. And this one does that. But secondly, that bag was really reliant on the clamshell design, which means although I had quick access to my radio, I didn't have quick access to my goggles. And this bag is a lot more modular. It has a lot more outside pockets that I can access the interior within. And I think this might be an absolute winner, but I'm not gonna call it that until I get comfy. I want to dive a building. So yeah, this is the thing I like about this bag is that I don't have to put it down to get all of my gear. Going up. All right, wind, do you want to go that way? Let's go that way. Not into the tree, not into the tree. Woo! Yeah, okay, it is just offices. Let's get up close. It's just like a wall ride. What you really want to do with a building dive, or what I think makes a building dive look cool, is getting close enough to adopt it as a false horizon. So what I mean by that, there we go. Like, if you can just momentarily look at the side of the building as if it was the ground, perfect. Land on that guy's truck. Okay, no. Won't do that. All right, let's get that false horizon again. I didn't realize that there was like this kind of second lip there, and the wind is being difficult. Okay.
Telemetry lost.
Eesh, I just heard my quad bounce. Okay, pushing it too hard with the wind. I'm not easy on my gear either. Battery's got a little curve to it. I'm just going to safely dispose of that battery. At this point, I just want to see if this quad works, so let's get another one up. Fractal 75, except this one has the RCM Power 27Ks. Should be a smoother flight, I think.
Telemetry
I don't know.
recovered.
Let's see. Oh, there is a courtyard there. Kind of wanted a Matty flip and come back under those trees, but I wasn't sure what I was looking at. Ow! Dipshit. A little stage set up here. I'm gonna go say hi to these people. Do my part for the drone community. Didn't even notice me. Why am I more offended? What the hell? I'm gonna fly into their faces. Nope, not gonna be that guy. Not gonna be that guy. Maybe they did notice me and they knew that I was starved for attention. Oh, there is a dive there. We kind of have to do it, right? Have to. Told you I shouldn't have done the dive. Nope. And I'm in a bush. Come on. It's all for the shot. More stairs. More stairs. Let's fly. First of all, hello there. Hello, sir. Skaters. Didn't realize that gentleman was there. Hopefully I didn't scare him too much. Ooh, I did see that tree though. Just the very last second. And again, I think that's one of those things that if I was on DJI, I don't know that I would have had the reaction time to get out of that. And I'm getting bad signal here because I'm slightly behind me. And I'm also under this cover, another tree. Get my iGout video out of the way. There we go, that's clean. Can't orbit for shit. Let's go the other way. Nope. Let's see, what's over here? Now the cool stuff is behind me. Shouldn't really matter much. I'm using all omnis, so like I could get clear video out here. This stuff. Stupid, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Told you it was stupid, why'd you do it? I think this bag is gonna do better than my other one. It's still too new for me to know in what ways it's gonna fall short, but I think this bag is a lot closer. I do have some great ideas of what the perfect, like walking what bag would look like. So Race Day Quads, Torval, if you guys wanna hit me up, I'd love to talk about that. We can make something badass together. I'm gonna try something else here too. Like, comment, subscribe to this video for a chance to win some stickers, and I'll send some out with every video. I got plenty. Nobody cares about me. Man. Fly this around a little bit and just get used to its speed because it is so fast. Holy goodness, the rates seem like they're higher too, but they're all the same rates. Would a rotational speed differ if from the size of the quad? Why did that bottom out? I swear I know how to fly a quad. Yeah, like I'll have to get all the way up in the throttle there. Let's see. 1, 2. I suck at orbits. Here we go. Cut to the cheese here, come see my homie. And then we'll cut up this way. Get a nice reflection of the city. Come back and see my homie. And do this one too. Wind, 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 wind. That was good. Happy I stuck around for that one. Big loop here. I'm getting all the way up on the throttle for this one in order to catch it. I don't have to do that as much with the 75s. Yeah, see, I couldn't catch that. I was 100% throttle there. 100% throttle. Definitely don't have to do, or don't have to work that hard with the 75 to catch it. Ugh. Hey, remember to like, comment, subscribe for a chance to win the stickers. Hey, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for a chance to win the stickers. If you like what I do, consider supporting me on Patreon. The link is down below in the video description. And until next time, check out this video. It's a good one.